would like everybody to try and do this example by yourself. But before we do it, I'm going to explain what you need to do. Look, because I actually just give you the answer straight away. 50 grams of magnesium burns in air. Look, here we have the magnesium. Calculate the maximum mass of oxygen that reacts. Because the question doesn't refer to magnesium oxide, we ignore magnesium oxide. So in your chat, not in your chat, sorry, in your exam, in the space that you have, you write magnesium and then oxygen. We can see the ratio of magnesium to oxygen is 2 to 1. So when it comes to transferring the moles of magnesium to oxygen, we're going to divide by 2 because we're going down from 2 to 1. So I'd like everybody to use a technique, mass, MR, mole, mass, MR, mole, and then off you go, please. Try and do it yourself now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the support. Okay, off you go, please. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this. All right, you've had 2 minutes to do this. Let's go through this. You can give it to 2 decimal places. Yes, Abdullah. Amount of solute divided by volume. Mass divided by volume. Okay, I'm going to go through this now. So here's the answer, 33.33 grams. Did you get this correct? Did you get this correct? Give me a yeah if you did. Yes. Okay. Any no's? Vincent, no, thank you. Whatever more. No. Okay, I'm going to go through this now. So look, the mass of magnesium is 50 grams. We've been told that. The AR is 24. If you're an MR, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Okay, we know that from the question 24. The mass of oxygen is what we're trying to calculate. Calculate the maximum mass of oxygen. So we put a question mark. The MR of oxygen, O2, is 32. 16 times 2 is 32. Okay? How do we calculate the moles? Moles is mass divided by the AR. Okay? So it's 2.0833 recurring. Did you get that at least? You have to be getting that bit. Because you don't, Yasmin. Literally, just because you don't. If I'm honest, you don't multiply at that stage. Now look, when calculating the AR or MR, ignore the moles ratio in the equation. You don't use it at that point, so you do not multiply by 2. Like you don't do it. What you do is you look at the ratio of 2 to 1. Okay, so then look, because the ratio is 2 to 1. You divide this number by 2. If this was 2 to 4, you'd multiply by 2. If this was 2 to 6, you'd multiply by 3. But the ratio is 2 to 1, so you divide by 2. And therefore, you get the moles of oxygen, 1.0416666667. You then, look, mole, to calculate mass, it's the MR multiplied by the mole. So it's going to be 32 multiplied by this number right here equals 33.33 grams.